Christopher Cornelius here. It's been a while since I posted. Last time I posted, I was still walking around homeless. Still homeless. Still waiting to get my teeth all taken out of my head. Well, I'm not homeless per se. I'm renting a room from a couple lesbian girls I know here in St. Joe and their sister. And they're all crazy. But they let me have a room here, so that's better than nothing at all. I wish I could have Sarah stay the night with me. I haven't been able to yet, but I'm thinking probably this week I'll be able to. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if Sarah wants to. She always acts like she's a big bad bitch and she's going to. But then when I invite her over, all of a sudden she get cold feet. So, anyway, here I am. And I decided to go ahead and post, you know. Tell you guys what I've been up to, which is basically nothing. Still chasing after Juicy. My Sarah Welch. I love her, but it always falls apart for some reason. Maybe it is my fault. But everything I say is true. I love her. And as long as she's alive, I will never, ever get with anybody else again for the rest of my life, as long as she's alive. I'm down for life. And I mean that. I turned 50 a couple weeks ago. Turned 50. Yeah. Turned 50. I'm not married. Not living in a tiny home in the country, and I don't have a motorcycle. I wanted to be planning my trip across country by now, and I'm not. I wanted to be building and settling into my home in the country, and I'm not. I don't know why, but the Corneliuses are from out east of town, you know, and mostly dairy farmers. Before they were dairymen, they were hog farmers. But there's been a Cornelius living out there on my family's property since 1864. Missouri became a state in 1862, I believe, 63, something like that. So that shows you how far back we go. And so I just had always assumed my entire life that as I got older and as I started to see the end of my life, that I would just go to the east to where my family name is from, the same that my father did in his late years, and his father before him, and his father before him, and his father before him. But that's not how it's working out, and I'm not quite sure why. I just wanted 1/8 of an acre. Out of all the hundreds of acres my father has in his possession, all I wanted was 1/8 of 1 acre to put my tiny home on. so I could have a roof over my head for the rest of my life, so I could offer a table for my kids to come eat at, so I would have something to offer the woman of my dreams. But as of now, I don't have anything to offer a woman like that because I've been a fuck off my entire life. I don't expect to be given something for free, for nothing. I just thought that's how it was going to be. I just thought it's a Cornelius name. As I got older and settled down, I'd be able to settle down out in the country. I just thought that's how it was because that's how everybody else did it before me. But I guess that's not how it is. Hear that in the background or not. We're having a great time. We're barbecuing and Amanda, her adopted daughter's over here today, and she's got her boyfriend here with her. Good kid. Good kids. Pretty stable in a world of today. It's rare. I don't know what to do. I'm at a standstill and a dead end. I want to be with Sarah, and I can't be because when I was over at her house last week, she wasn't feeling real good, and so she asked me to hold her, and so I did. I was holding her all morning, and her roommate came home and saw me holding her, and he got mad and told Sarah that she's not allowed to have any visitors over at her house anymore. And so she's complying. I'm not allowed to go over there, which means I'm not allowed to hold Sarah. I'm not allowed to hold my Juicy. Because her roommate, the Russian, some guy named Dan who made up a nickname for himself, calls himself the Russian. Anybody that fucking gives themselves a nickname is to be washed and worried. People don't give themselves nicknames. Nicknames are given to you. So anybody that gives themselves a nickname, you just call me the Russian, means they're hiding something. So it means I can't hold my Juicy. So I sit here in this house, which is coincidentally just 3 blocks away from her house, and I sit here and wait for her to get a hold of me. I can't go there. I'm not allowed to go there. I'm not allowed to hold my girl anymore. She turned it around saying that I get her kicked out of every place that she's in, but I was just trying to hold her. And the Russian walked in, saw me holding her, got mad and told her that she's not allowed to have visitors anymore. If it's a problem, then she can leave. So she said that's me getting her kicked out of every place she's ever in. And I just want to be with my Juicy. Is that too much to ask? I just want to be with my Sarah. I want to hold her every single night. I want to wake up and see her face every single morning for the rest of my life. I want to make it so she doesn't have to work so hard to make money to survive. I want to make it so she has a rock to lean on. I want to be her rock. she would make me her rock. If you're watching this right now, Juicy, know that I love you so much. I would die for you. I'd place you on a pedestal for the rest of your life. Treat you as my queen. But until you choose me, until you seek me, call upon me, this is where I will stay, I guess. Getting older by the day, each passing minute. I'm still wearing the whistle. Umpire whistles. Sarah's wearing a white one, I'm wearing a gray one. Hopefully I get my teeth taken out this week or beginning of next week and get my dentures put in. Not looking forward to it. Not one bit. So many ifs, ands, or buts. I also got my neck knife too. I'm old and I don't like to fight. I miss my Juicy. I thought that things would work out. I just thought that if I prayed hard enough, concentrated hard enough, prayed hard enough, put my good thoughts out there, did the right thing when nobody was looking, that eventually everything will come out in the wash. But it's not coming out like that. I want to be with my Juicy so bad. In case you're all wondering why I call her my Juicy, it's because her last name is Welch. That's not her maiden name, but anyway, when I met her, her name was Sarah Welch. So I like the juice, and she said yes, like the juice. She is my good juice. She's my Sarah Welch. She's my good juice. I call her my Juicy. And it doesn't even matter why I call her Juicy now. That's just what she is, and that's who she is. And that's who she will be to me till the day I die. Today, everything's so fast, moving along so quickly. AI, everything's moving so fast. I just want her to be my calm in the storm. I want to be her rock she can lean on. Be my calm in the storm. I want to make decisions with her, live in a home with her, cook dinner with her, cook breakfast with her. I want to wake up and see new wrinkles on her face that I get to see first before anyone else. I want to take long walks in the park. I I want to hold her hand in mine. And when she gets tired, I want to carry her the rest of the way. I want her to know that everything's going to be okay because Chris is there. Everything's going to be okay because Chris Cornelius loves her. And in the end, no matter what, I'll be there for her if she needs me to and wants me to be. I'm the most depressed that I have ever been in my entire life. I have never known a sadness to last this long, or to be this deep, or to be this horrendous. The sadness inside of me. So much. It's never gonna go away. Just a second. Let's get off here. Back end. Amanda's in a wheelchair, so she needs a lot of help. And I don't mind helping her. She listens to me, and I her. So that's nice. Amanda is actually Sarah's cousin, believe it or not. And Amanda is Laura's girlfriend, and they live across the hall. They have several dogs, and a cat named Orangey that lives downstairs. And there's my lazy eye. There's my lazy eye. My lazy eye becomes my third eye, and I'm looking you in the eye. And my lazy eye becomes my third eye, as I'm looking you in the eye. And my lazy eye becomes my third eye, as I'm looking you in the eye. And my lazy eye becomes my third eye, as I'm looking you in the eye. Lazy eye becomes my third eye, as I'm looking you in the eye. Lazy eye becomes my third eye, and I realize love. Lazy eye becomes my third eye, as I'm looking you in the eye. Lazy eye becomes my third eye, seeing you in the eye. This 50-year-old man beatbox in his room all by himself, talking about, see, I can't even rhyme. Can't even rhyme. I was thinking about that yesterday. I wish I could rhyme, because then I'd be a white boy that could rhyme, and I could rap, and I could make lots of money. Lots of money. But for here and now, I'm just gonna keep writing poetry. When I look on the wall and I see my face in the mirror, I see pitted, zitted, spark of gray galore. And as the pages slip by, the trolls keep on trolling, the mouths keep on mouthing that script that none of us want to hear. And whether your pigment is dark or not, I know deep down the masses still feel and the beggars still crave, for something's not right. In our gene pools and our elementary schools. Our elementary schools, Why is this feces even falling from my mouth? It's like all the little boys and little girls, little puberty toys are all gone, locked up with the rest of the knives and the rest of guns and the rest of bombs. Bombs? What is this? Vietnam or Vietnam? It's like the bigoted, hypocritical media doesn't even give a damn. How about our earth, the way it's going, and our souls, where are they flowing? So when I look up and I see a dark horizon, I see an even darker sky. And as I look up, I see God, Jah, Allah, Buddha, and Mother Earth. They're all staring back at I.